Welcome back for some more Star Citizen Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Today is Aegis Day. The most prolific of manufacturers. I am here, of course, with my constant co-host.
Hello.
Salty Cactus. This is the board. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. And they've spread out everything, so many halls.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's Aegis Day. So,
The most packed hall we'll ever see, I think, this IAE.
yeah. So right up front, what do we have? Center stage, the most beautiful ship
Yes.
you've ever seen, if you like salvage, and the most non-functional ship you've ever seen if you like salvage.
At the moment.
The Reclaimer.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So, yeah, this is in-the-game salvage right here, and it's absolutely amazing. We're not going to go inside this. There are, we have a walkthrough of this on my channel. There's walkthroughs, but like the kitchen is specifically almost exactly a recreation of the dining area from Alien, the first Alien movie. It's really fantastic. Anyway, big mamma jamma ship, does everything for salvage.
Yes.
So,
Giant claw, drones.
for a while, it was the biggest ship in the game, wasn't it?
Yes.
This was like the biggest ship in the game for a long time, and every time it would spawn in, the whole server would just like grind to a halt for like 10 seconds and then slowly speed back up.
Yes.
It was good. All right, let's move on. Ooh, wait, let's look at our signs. What do our signs say today? Tried and true. Here we go.
No ship manufacturer
Same on the other side.
this year's theme better than Aegis Dynamics. Whether you're running cargo in a Retaliator or providing security in a Gladius, Aegis ships are putting in work in every corner of the verse. Regardless of the controversies that have plagued them over the centuries, pilots continue to trust their lives and livelihood to their tried and true designs.
Yeah, that's funny. So Messer favored Aegis above all, and that all of the Aegis Messer era ships were Aegis in design, and that's part of the reason why they went with the Anvil F7A in the UEE military, because they're trying to transition away from Messer era look and feel. Some cap ships you just can't, right? They're too expensive. They're too much of a pain. But this is the Aegis Sabre. Saber. It's the Saber. Yep. And this was the competitor against the F7A, the civilian variant. This is the general favorite of combat pilots everywhere. It's 4 gimbaled size 2s or 4 fixed size 3s, and they actually just gave it another like spit and polish, not like gold standard like the Gladius, but I think they did just give it a little bit more spit polish here recently.
Oh look, there's a weapon rack now.
Yeah, so it's further along than the
There's a button here too.
than the Super Hornet.
Oh,
Yeah.
inventory.
Oh, and an inventory as well. So yeah, they really brought this ship along. I would like for them to stop screwing with this ship and give the F7 some love, because I'm a Super Hornet boy. I'm an Anvil boy. But this is a delight to fly. The Saber is the kind of premier medium ship in-game fighter for the moment. So yeah, pretty good. They did nerf it a touch, because it had, I think, 3 size 1 shield generators, and they just reduced it to 2, which was a little bit of a ball buster, I'll tell you what, for Saber owners. And then also the other big thing about this is this is a stealth fighter. So it's supposed to have very low signature, unlike the Anvil competition, which has a much higher signature, but, there you go. All right.
Armor.
Huh? But yeah, but a lot of armor, so it's a little bit tougher.
Check if this is also working on top. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
What is? So we got, hold on.
All the component housings. It's a
Oh.
bit weird to get up. But
See, I'm trying to not rent it, but I will rent it.
oh, you
but-
can use your camera, yeah.
Hold on. Open. Oh, there it is, yeah. 250,000. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's interesting how they do that.
Oh, there's another. Go with your camera. Go up here.
Okay, hold on. I gotta exit my inventory. I'll come up close to you. I'll hit that button. Show me. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
This is avionics. Okay. And then the back here, this one is still closed. I'll open up this one.
Oh no. There we go. Yeah. So this is kind of new. Yeah, gold standard functionality. Maybe this is at gold standard. I don't know.
This might be, yeah.
Because yeah, they've long talked about how, of course, smaller ships you're gonna have to access components from the exterior. So yeah,
yes.
Very cool indeed. It'll be interesting to see how. I mean, obviously in 0G you'll be able to just float back, but are they gonna give us like ladders on trolleys to get to the top of our fighters so that we can do maintenance?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
There's no like I had to use that wall behind it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now all landing pads will now have this wall behind them.
Yes.
That's how we'll do it.
Well, maybe. I mean, you could have the ledge animation, but then if you have tools, that would be quite a hassle and not really great. So maybe like a built-in ladder for servicing only.
Get out of here, chat. Nobody likes you. Yeah. Yeah. Or just an option with the drop-down ladder to get on the top of the ship.
Yeah, it could work.
All right, let's come across the way here. This is the Saber Comet. It's a Saber with a different weapon loadout. That's really it, and a different paint job. So you saw there were a lot of bearing repeaters on the regular Saber as stock. And the Comet comes with some, let's see, hold on, exit, there we go. You can see here that's ballistic cannons, and I am not sure if these size, if these size 3s are cannons or if they're repeaters. I am not sure. But, you know, just a different loadout,
Yeah, I cannot tell. Displays are off.
Oh, there we go. So, cool paint job. Very cool paint job. But, yeah. Just a different variant, different flair. They released it a couple years ago. A little bit different.
Definitely an updated cockpit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean, okay. From the one you just got in? From the regular Saber? Or...
Oh, no. I mean, this is the thing. This is the same, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I mean, it's an updated cockpit from the original. That's for sure.
Oh, well, then I'll hop in real quick. Let's hop in. We can do it. Maybe.
It's very polished.
Maybe. Enter pilot seat. Go. Go. Oh, that's good. Woo! Oh, there's my voice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's slick.
Yeah.
It's very slick, yeah. The stick is at least not as ham-fisted as the F8s, but yeah. Still, you only get 2 MFDs because of the way they've got it set up.
Oh, in your direct view, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
Just get a tracker. Or the Toby eye tracker, whatever.
Yeah, the Toby eye tracker, man. All right. Where are we going next? Oh, naked guy running through the thing.
Yeah. I think there's something behind this.
No, there were only 3 ships in this one.
Ooh,
they spread everything out. All right, we're going to go to the next hall. And we'll be back. We're going to do a jump cut. Here we go. All right, here we are in my favorite hall again. It's very empty this time. Hi, Salty. This must be the, they should have put the Harbinger in this hall. Then they could have called it the Bomber, or the Torpedo.
Yeah, but they want to put the Vanguards next to each other.
I know. So over here we got the Eclipse. Carrier-based, you know, what you call it?
Sort of, yeah.
Well, but it flips up, right? The wings flip up to save space.
Yeah,
so.
But it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah. Torpedo bomber is what this is, though. Stealth torpedo bomber. And I can vouch, man, this thing will disappear off your radar in a heartbeat. And,
yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's a fantastic ship if you're looking for torpedo gameplay. Still no word on whether or not it will have a bomber capability. Obviously, it takes a page out of the B-2 bombers book as far as design, although it's much smaller. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's internal. It's got some limited. The stock, I believe, is size 2 miniguns.
No.
Or
size 1 or size 1.
Or are they
no,
size?
No. Size 2, yeah.
Size
Repeaters.
2, yeah. Repeating ballistics.
Yeah, and they retract into the hull as well.
But yeah, it's a fantastic little stealth bomber ship, and this is, you know, if you're not paying attention, you're AFK or something, and this thing spawns in as an NPC and starts torping you. Yeah, you'll wake up in a hospital, baby. You will wake up in a hospital. All right, so let's take a look over here. Oh, baby, this was the first. What? You got something to say? Say it. Say it.
Oh, no, I just like the animations on the cockpit and the ladder.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Oh, no, it's amazing. Yeah. I would imagine that instead of bringing an older ship to gold standard, they'll do a ship like this first.
Yeah.
Just because it's closer, right? I mean, it'd just be easier. Yeah.
Yes.
Good looking ship. All right. Coming over here, we got the Aegis Retaliator, the Tally. This is like the B-17 of the daggone Star Citizen universe. It has like a 7-8 man crew. All of the turrets are manned. The pilot has no weapons, guns, but he is the sole firer of torpedoes. And this bad mamma jamma carries 6 torpedoes, and I think they're size 9s, right?
Yes. Oh, size 9 or 10?
I think
wow, it's been a while.
It's been a long time since I've been in a tally, but really big torpedoes, like they will hurt your face. I mean, it'll big old heavy fighters, it'll just one-shot you. Expensive to run. Every torpedo fired, right, is a huge bill to pay. So you're also, I'm not looking very super closely at what the turrets hold, but you're probably going to want to put energy weapons on this to cut down on overall ammunition cost.
I think they all are, if I remember correctly.
I see bearing repeaters up top, which speaks to my heart. And also, Salty, this thing has a refueling thing on it.
What?
Port side, right next to the cockpit, it's got a refueling boom on it. I've never noticed that before.
Yes.
So prepped for the Starfarer, baby.
Yeah, the Retaliator is the first. Oh, actually, they're currently working on it on a gold standard, which will also be. It means it's the biggest gold standard ship that we'll get. And
Which is fair. Which is really fair, because Tally owners have had a lot of bugs and malfunctions with the Retaliator over the years. So bringing this ship up to gold standard, 100% A-OK in my book, man. It definitely needs the love.
It is the first large ship that we got.
Yeah. So, I mean, yes. So before the Reclaimer, it was the Retaliator.
Oh, it was Starfarer and then the Retaliator.
Oh, was it? Yeah, but this isn't bigger than the Starfarer.
This is smaller, yeah.
Anyway, okay.
But it used to be the biggest.
This is... So it was Tally, Starfarer...
Yes.
Reclaimer.
Yes.
Okay, right. So, very cool design. You see this thing is peppered with turrets, size 2 turrets everywhere, which covers like every angle of attack. And that, of course, is, the classic B-17 vibe.
Yeah.
Right, of all the gun positions, the manned gun positions. So, pretty awesome ship. Never fun. Like, I remember one time we went after a bounty who was flying one of these. And, you really got to get in close now with missiles. And one of the guys we were playing with was like, no, I'm going in now. And we all wiped. Instead of swarming it rapidly so that we could cover each other's approach and, like, give him multiple problems to deal with. And so he just picked us off. Pew, 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 pew. So,
yes.
Tally's a good ship if you're into torpedo bombing things. And hopefully they'll allow us to drop bombs out of this, too. I think that would be very fitting for this ship. You could put, you know, I don't know, 30 size whatever bombs inside of this and just carpet bomb something. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also going to be the first ship with actual modules. That
right, because you got the tally base,
first.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, which the base is going to, I think, what, give cargo? Is that what it's supposed to give?
Nothing.
Nothing? It's just
nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're supposed to be able to put in a variety of modules in the torpedo bays, so that you
cargo, living room, drop ships.
Yes, the Tally will be the luxury combat ship of choice.
Yeah,
a luxury living room to sit in.
And a drop ship in the other one.
No, don't worry about it, man. We're just making a pit stop.
Yeah, I think it had like a giant TV as well in the living room module.
Nice. That'll make Tally owners so happy.
Yeah.
All right, ready to move on?
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right. All right, here we are in the Vanguard Hall. We're going to start with the center ship. I used to own one of these for Aegis. Oh, yeah. This is the Vanguard Warden. All right, strike that. All right, this is the Vanguard Warden. It is the base. The base, I throw up sarcastic air quotes, the base version. Comes with all energy weapons. Well, no, that's not correct. It comes with 4 nose energy cannons, energy weapons on the turret, and then a ballistic Gatling under the nose. The nose weapons on the Warden are not available anywhere in the verse. CIG, please fix that. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. But they're also, like, kind of the best Vanguard nose weapons. But they don't sell them anywhere, so you have to own a Warden to get them. So what is the Vanguard?
The 4 barrels?
The 4 barrels, yeah. So what is this ship? It is a long-range heavy fighter. Heavily armored. Has an incredible jump range, a really good jump speed. It's got size 2 components, right? So it's pretty tough. It can take a real heck of a beating. Depending on the flight model, you can lose one of the nacelles at the back and still fly. So some flight models you can absolutely do that. Some flight models you absolutely can't, and you will spin out like a maniac. The wings you see here are folded back for carrier storage mode, but of course they fly out and provide some really excellent, reasonable atmospheric flight characteristics. But this is a heavy fighter. This was the first heavy fighter. So I started with the Vanguard Warden and had one for years. Yes. So, it features a kitchenette, 2 bunks. It has a secondary engineering station on the interior, and a small kitchenette and a bathroom. So, yeah. Basically designed for the long haul, designed for you to be able to do deep strike capability with multiple wardens, and really like a warden task force is what you're looking at. So, you got your fighters here for the warden. You've got torpedo bombers over here, and we can make our way over here to the old Vanguard Harbinger. And this is your torpedo bomber variant craft. So instead of the auxiliary engineering station, you have instead 3 size 5 torpedoes. And this weapon comes with all ballistics, ballistic cannon on the 4 noses, ballistic under the chin, and then rocket pods for the turret. And I've never actually used the rocket pods on anything. Never once, because there's only like 26 per side. So it has absolutely no staying power in that regard. So maybe, you might, if depending on how much damage they do or how effective they are, you might, I don't know how you would do it. Like if the gunner could have like a weapons group of his own. So the left side was like a single S2 weapon, and the right side, his group 2, was the rockets. Then you could maybe get some utility out of rockets. But yeah, I mean, once you've blown your load, you're kind of done. Also has the same beds, same kitchen, same and the same bathroom. So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's this ship. You could change out all of these weapons are sold in the verse, so you can absolutely, except the rocket pods. I don't think the rocket pods are. Maybe they have. I haven't looked at every single ship component store in 315, but I mean, I don't know anybody that flies with them. I almost always replace them. Then coming back here. Oh goodness, I don't even know which one this is. What is this one?
This is the dropship.
Oh, the Hoplite.
Hoplite.
Ah, okay. So this is the Vanguard Hoplite. Comes standard with you see the ballistic chain gun. I can't tell if that is the ballistic chain guns on the nose or if that's the laser on the nose. I want to say those are ballistics, and then lasers up there on the energy weapons up there on the cockpit.
I think this is energy. Yeah.
Are they on the nose?
I think so.
Okay.
Because typically there's like a hose with the for the bullets.
Yeah. So I typically run with the energy repeaters on my Harbinger anyway. Although I will say the ballistics on the Harbinger seem to be in a really good place right now. So, but I typically replace them. This can carry how many people? 6?
Yes.
I believe so. If we were to run inside real quick, 6.
It is. Yep.
Yep. Up the ramp. Yep.
Stripped out of its entirety. Like no.
6 people.
No long range capabilities for the interior.
Well, it could be, but not of
sleeping on the floor.
You'd be sleeping on the floor, and you'd have to bring your own food. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but lots of guns, gun racks and such. But this is a dropship, so he's showing you components. Oh, bye. Missing components. It's okay. I will tell you that the Vanguard series got a very nice series of updates about 2 years ago. It was absolute trash for quite a while. And then they came back and they gave us a lot of love. We went from the landing skids that we had for ages to these tracked tires that were featured in the concept sale. They did an external and an internal rework. They rebalanced the flight mechanics. So it is now acceptable and passable as a fighter. It's pretty fun to fly, and this is my primary go-to. I mean, I love my freaking F7 Hornet, Super Hornet, but my Hoplite really is my go-to if we're going to do some heavy combat. Yep. I really love it. So,
Harbinger.
What'd I say?
Hoplite.
Hoplite. I meant Harbinger. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of my go-to. All right, so let's run across. Good grief, can't speak. To our last, and we're going to go inside this one because it is pretty cool. This is the Vanguard Sentinel. Now you can see it comes with a Hurston energy repeater.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are the energy repeaters. Yeah, those are the. No, those are. I think those are the. Goodness.
Wait,
no,
isn't Hurston ballistic?
No.
A railgun?
No. No, this is the Hurston attrition, but I think the nose cannons are not disruptors. That's the wrong word.
Scatterguns?
No. The ones that take down shields and components. No. Distortion.
Neutron.
Oh goodness. Distortion. Yeah, distortion cannons. So those are those are distortion weapons. Yeah. So great paint job. They've got the blue and gold paint job on the Sentinel. This is your EW platform for heavy fighters. So again, you've got all of your deep strike needs taken care of with the Vanguards. You got like 15 Vanguards, right? Which is 30 total personnel. Rolling in deep. You got Sentinels doing EW attacks and potentially cracking your enemy comms network and jamming it, and doing all kinds of other electronic warfare stuff. You got your fighter screens and your wardens, you've got your bombers and your harbingers, and then when you're spent, everything turns into a fighter, right? And so it's, you know, and they all have the same range, so you can really, really go a long way in these ships. And it would be an absolute nightmare for the sorry son of a bitch that is on the receiving end of a task force of Vanguards. Alright, so let's run inside real quick. Because this is one of the coolest interiors. They really haven't done anything with this yet. This is all placeholder. You know? Oh, look, we got another guy in here with us.
Yeah.
Loser, get in here.
Walking into me the entire time. Annoying.
Yeah, so really, I would like for this to be a 3-person ship, because, you know, they've built the architecture for some interesting gameplay, right? It looks different, it smells different, it feels different on the interior. The ship right now can only do EW pulses, which is fine. EMP, but EMP doesn't really work that great right now. I'm sure they'll fix it and make it completely OP, and then we'll find a balance somewhere, which is fine. But that's not all this ship should be able to do. This ship should be crushing the internal comms jamming. It should be able to scramble radar. It should be able to, get creative. What do you think you can do? Hack another ship, like over distance, right? I mean, get creative. 900 years in the future, what can we do with the computer to hack into another smart integrated fighter platform? How do we make their lives hard? The Harbinger, wrong. The Sentinel should be the one doing it. Right? I mean,
so many names.
Yeah, and this dude should be just banging away on that keyboard, like ruining people's day. And maybe this ship's not even fighting. Maybe he's just tucked away behind an asteroid, just ruining somebody's life while all his buddies are kicking ass. You know? That would be exciting gameplay. That would really put this in a niche that's not just dumbass EMP pulse. It's like really going after internal systems, like shutting down power plants and, you know.
Shields of the Aegis, that would be a big one.
What's that?
If you could shut down the Aegis shields.
Yeah, hack in shields.
Railgun.
Yeah, or shut down the railgun. You know, I mean, and then that forces guys to have, like, encryption packages. And it's very Battlestar Galactica, right? All the systems have to be separated. The guy's got to figure out which one he's going to infiltrate. And, you know, what's more important in the moment, tactical decision, right? If he's a part of a strike group with a javelin and that Idris is bringing his freaking railgun to bear, you got to shut down that damn railgun. So, you know, there's these tactical decisions, man. You could have a lot of fun with this.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, also beds, also kitchen, also bathroom. So, you know, definitely a long-range ship. Yep. Thank God they kept our frosted glass, though. I tell you what, man. If you'd taken away our frosted glass, the Vanguard owners would have been mad. Yeah. You know, we got the luxury bathroom of all fighters. For a while, I think the doggone the Vanguards had one of the nicest bathrooms in the entire game.
Yeah, they used to be stupidly big.
Yeah. All right, well, that is the Vanguard Hall. We're going to move on.
Yep.
All right, here we are in the Redeemer and Avenger Hall. There's Salty walking in the camera as per usual. Now, right before we go, I want to hear Key to Victory, okay? Key to Victory. Here we go.
Establishing fire superiority can be the key to victory. Aegis designers consulted with both active and former members of the UEE military as well as security forces to find out what was and wasn't currently represented in the latest generation of combat gunships. The result? The Aegis Redeemer. Originally debuted years ago, Aegis made the somewhat controversial decision to delay the release of this battlefield equalizer to redesign the interior.
It's because they didn't know what the hell to do with it.
It's amazing that they actually put the actual development process of this thing in the lore. But
in what? Oh, yeah. So this was a part of a ship contest where people submitted designs were voted on, and then the winner they made in game. And the original design was an all-in-one hybrid, do everything and do it all well type of design, the kind of crap that CIG normally pulls. And what they did was they said, no, we're just gonna drop the the dropship part, and we're gonna make it a pure fleet gunship.
Yeah.
And so that's what they did.
Yeah, because the Hoplite was.
Yep, and they brought the Hoplite out, and it's got the same amount of seats. I think it was still 6. This is the new sweet hotness, though. I mean, this is like kind of if you're multi-crewing, this is the new meta.
Yeah.
Deemer pilots are of course very happy, or Deemer owners, but this ship needs a nerf. It does. It's got the shields of a Hammerhead, a ship probably 2 or 3 times bigger. It the firepower is outrageous. I like it. It looks good. It's amazing. I thought they did a great job of taking the original design and translating it into the game under the Aegis banner.
Yeah.
I think I've always been a fan of mismatched shield generators, so like a size 2 and a size 3. So that's what I think this should have, is probably instead of 2 size 3s, which is what a Hammerhead has, it should probably have a size 2 and a size 3. And then I think one of these size 2, this thing has 4 size 5s on it.
Yeah.
4 size 5. The top and bottom turret there.
Ballistic.
Are they? Are they
Yeah.
ballistics right now? Okay. You can change that out, obviously. But
3,800 rounds.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really good loadout. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
You do chew through. Like, I was doing some bounties for Sparky yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was in the turret, and I found out that just burst fires were more effective in durability because you did multiple bounties, of course.
You mean endurance?
Endurance, yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think one of these ought to be made 2 size 4s.
Probably the lower turret.
I think the lower turret ought to be made dual size 4s. And I'm sorry, Deemer owners, you got too much power between your legs here. All right, you're rocking too much. And I think keep the size 5s on the top. And yeah, I think that would be a good balance point to start off with, and then go from there. Because it shouldn't just be the easy kill button. I mean, this ship right now can wreck a Hammerhead, which has the potential to put, 5 turrets with 4 size 4s each on target.
The Hammerhead can also maybe get some better shields.
No, because I don't want to. I'm not the kind of guy that just wants to keep bumping everything up until it's impossible for anything to kill anything, right?
Yeah, true.
I would rather take a ship of this size class and reduce it a bit if it means that the current good kind of patrol ship, right, keeps it size 3s. I think that's the balance, right? So you got to find the balance to the existing ships instead of just keep upping the bar. Right, so that older ships have never have a chance.
Yeah.
So I have seen an Ares Inferno take one of these things on and win. That is kind of like the anti-Deemer ship right now, is the Ares Inferno. It absolutely wrecked it in a couple of minutes of dogfighting. I was watching Avenger 1. He's a great YouTuber. He talks a lot about dogfighting, and he's got some great hot takes on this ship. But we'll see where CIG takes it. You know, CIG always releases a ship, and it's just freaking amazing. And then they will usually dial it back a bit to bring it a little bit more in line with everything else in the verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we are early access anyway.
We are early access anyway. Yeah, absolutely. The wings on this bad boy open and shut depending on your speed, right?
Wings.
Okay, the engine nacelles, right?
Yes.
So originally as a dropship, they were supposed to be debarkation shields, I believe, is what they said they were. But then they came back and they've just made them engines. So the faster you go, the wider they spread, and then the slower you go, the narrower they are. It's a beautiful ship, well done, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We'll try and get in this and play with it some, because it's awesome. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm upside down again. Whoa! All right, so let's run over to. I mean, if you've seen one Avenger, you've seen them all. Really, the Avengers are a modular line of space shuttles. Let's see. Where's the? There it is. Here it is. So which one is this? This one is the
Titan.
The Titan.
The cargo.
Light freight.
And I would say the base.
Yeah. So
but it's not.
it's not. There's not really a base. Titan, but the Avenger Titan is of an early game light fighter, and it's really good. It's really good. It kind of helps you verge into the role of what you want to do. So this is the light cargo variant, so you can start doing some light cargo missions, right? You got some SCU you can put in and haul freight, but you also keep all of your fighter characteristics, and those, you know, and it's a good little fighter. And then, you know, it's also got an interior with a bed, so it's a big upgrade, right? I mean, for against some ships.
Oh yeah, and some interior storage probably eventually. Yeah. Interior components, which is quite useful. If they break, you can just fix them in space.
Yes, that's right. And then, so he's still inside, so we'll go take a peek inside. So the next one is the Stalker, which is the Bounty Hunter variant.
Yes.
So there you go, just an open cargo area. Oh, I gotta jump to get in. So there you go, magnetic pads, right? The next is the Stalker variant, right? And they all basically look the same. And the Stalker variant is kind of your entry-level bounty hunting. So if you want to go do bounty hunting and you've got I think this is a natural progression from a Mustang, really. But it could also be from an Aurora.
Or a Hawk.
I mean, this ship's honestly a little bit more... So, yeah. So this or the Hawk are your entry-level ships for bounty hunting.
Oh, you can get into them as well.
So you can carry a little bit more... Oh, can you? So you can carry more bounties in this, right? And put them on cold storage. You can only carry one on the Hawk. But the Hawk has the EMP. The Hawk has a little bit more firepower.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a little bit of a balance there. A little bit of a balance. But this is the Stalker, so the kind of the bounty hunter variant.
It is also the original starter pack, and you could, in the old days, you could upgrade to a Titan. Now the Titan is, I think, less expensive. Makes sense because you don't have to have pods.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Gotta push. We gotta push. Gotta keep going. Gotta go, go, go. All right. So over here, run. I gotta look and see which one it is because they all look the same from the outside. This one is the
Warlock.
Oh, the Warlock. I'm so stupid. Of course. So the Warlock is your entry-level EMP wreck your face. Now, for a long time, this guy used to have the largest of the EMP bubbles. I mean, it was enormous. Lots of fun. You charge this bad boy up. Everybody runs away from you. You kind of... for funny, when this first came out, it would shut you off too.
Yeah.
So you would just float in space aimlessly. You weren't shielded against your own EMP. Now that's fixed. So if you pop an EMP... you will be full okay and can attack the target you've EMP'd. And so the Warlock though is that entry level EMP capability, which is pretty cool. That's a fun little ship. I owned this ship for a long time too. A lot of fun. And then the last ship with a unique paint job. This was a goodness. This one was I think this is another bounty hunter variant, isn't it?
No, it's the Titan Renegade. That's just the Titan.
Oh, with a different weapon loadout.
Yes, it's part of the series. We got the the Titan Renegade. You got from Anvil. You had the Wildfire, and you have we'll probably see in a bit as well, the Valiant from the Gladius.
Oh, that's right.
There were signature ships from like high honored pilots or something.
I see. I remember. See, this is why Salty's here. He helps me out. Yeah. So yeah. Another cargo variant, different loadout. It's got ballistic cannons underneath the wings, and it's got its ballistic standard repeater on the nose.
Yep.
So great paint job too. But anyway, yeah, that's it for the Titans. These are great upgrades for starter ships. If you like the look, if you like the feel, they're, you know, I prefer the cargo variant because I love running cargo. But you know, I have a Hawk, so I fully want to do bounty hunting.
Yeah.
So at some point, you know, so that's that line, and that's it for the Redeemer and the Avenger haul. I think we got one more haul left, right?
Yes. No, well, 2 if you count the holograms.
Oh, the holograms. Okay, so let's hit the last haul, and then we'll hit the holograms. All right, here we are in the Gladius haul and the Hammerhead haul. They put the 2 of the smallest ships and one of the biggest ships in the game in the same haul. This is the Aegis Gladius, the premier light fighter. This is the test bed fighter. So if you want to have the latest and greatest features that CIG is putting into a ship, then this is the fighter you want to own. I think if you get 10 subs, right, you also get one of these. I think it's 10 now. It used to be 7.
Yeah,
Salty's been running around opening up all of the external component housings. So we're gonna go down and take a look at those. So this is the first gold standard ship, what they call gold standard ship, and they're always gonna keep this at the highest level. So you got weapons here, right? You've got your component housings drop down.
Yep.
Let's see.
You got inventory here.
Crap, tons of weapons. Look at this. There's science freaking missiles. Oh, where's the inventory? Show me.
Right here.
Oh, in the little.
I cannot open. Yeah, it's closed already.
Oh, let's see if I can get close. See if I can get close. I can't figure it out. Okay, but it makes sense. It's in the little, the under dongle.
There's the one next to it. The blue one.
The blue one.
That's a button for it. The little latch.
I see. Oh yeah, I can't get to it. It just wants me to rent it. Okay.
I'll open it then.
I already rented it. Why will you not open? Okay, well, but it just takes you to inventory, right?
Weird.
Yeah, which makes sense, right? So that's
it's a crouch. There you go.
Oh, okay, there you go. So inventory.
250k.
250,000 micro SCU. Pretty good. You could put a lot of weapons and stuff in there. And this is going to be your starter ship for Squadron 42. So, you know, when you get in your flight suit and maybe your flight light armor, you might have some additional tools inside your starship in the storage area that you can use on ground missions. Oh gosh, yeah. So there's the landing ladder or the cockpit ladder. You got more components up in there. Gosh.
Yeah, I think that little thing up here is gonna be a button for actually the lowering the ladder and the stuff, like for all the hydraulics. Like you have to press the button instead of interaction, like just
inner thought.
Think.
Hey man, you don't know. We could have super slick inner thoughts. You know, like chips that just tell us what we can do. Anyway, it's the Gladius. It's a light fighter. It's late early game.
So a very neat feature, I think, as a logistics person.
What?
There's a fillip port for ground refueling.
All right, I'm coming to look. Where are you?
Right here in the back. Trying to open it again. There you go.
There you go. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So they are really they're going for the ultimate max of realism. You're gonna have to take the damn hose, plug it in, and refill your ship. Or I assume when we pay for it, ground crew will come out, NPCs, and do all of this for us.
I think so, yeah.
But I can imagine it'll lock in pretty hard if you try and take off while you're refueling. It'll just like rip out, fuel go everywhere. You get fined for bad flying.
Oh yeah, yep.
All right. So that's it for this ship. Very, very good fighter right now. But of course, it is at the highest level of fidelity and accuracy for what Star Citizen want. Absolutely kills it in a.m.m.o. Clearly, it looks like an aircraft, an airplane. But yeah, the Gladius. All right, on this side is the Valiant, right? Which is just a different weapon loadout. Same ship, different weapon loadout. So you see, now it's got an energy repeater on the nose. That's the cool thing about this ship. You can change out your nose weapon, where I don't think you can on the Avenger. I don't think you can.
I think you can.
Maybe you can. It's been it's been 3-4 years since I've had an Avenger, but you definitely can on this ship. And then you've got additional energy repeaters on the side, so you got a lot of endurance with this ship, with this variant of the ship.
Yeah.
All the same components, and basically just if we take a look at it, slightly different paint job. Slightly different paint job, and that's really it.
It's definitely different from last time I looked at it. But
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because they're making it slicker and slicker, aren't they? I'll get in the cockpit since it's
slicker and older.
Really?
Side paneling, yeah, because it is an old fighter. Because
All
it's
right.
of course from the Messer.
Give me the damn inner thought. I don't want to rent. I want to enter. There we go. There we go. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
See it especially at the side panels. They look a bit more like the Hornet now.
Okay. All right. Oh, it comes right up to you. Okay. Yeah. It's got wear and tear on it. It looks a lot older. Yeah, I mean, this is an older fighter,
Yeah,
but it looks beautiful. All right.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. All right. Let me get out of this. All right. Now, the final ship that we have on display, we're going to talk to here real quick as I climb out of the... Whoa! Yeah. The cockpit there. And that is the the Aegis Hammerhead.
Yeah.
So, we talked about the Perseus yesterday. And that is the anti-capital ship escort ship. This is the anti-fighter escort ship. It's not a capital ship, has all size 3 components. And if you look at this ship, and you look at how big this ship is, right? So look at that gun turret. That's 4 size 4s. There's another 4 size 4s in the turret behind it. There's another size 4 on that top turret, and on the bottom, and on the other 2 sides. The Redeemer right now. Wow, I just got a really interesting bug. The Redeemer right now can smoke this ship, and that's a problem. The Redeemer right now has the same shields as this behemoth, which is the largest combat ship in the game. So that's kind of why I think it's a little out of balance. I think it needs a nerf a little bit. They need to dial back the awesome a little bit, because I don't think that I mean, this is also a gunship. I mean, let's be real. This is also a gunship. You got a pilot and co-pilot on the other side. The bridge is fascinatingly on the bottom. It's got missiles, and with the advent of missile operator mode, the co-pilot is now supposed to be able to fire those missiles, which is pretty cool. And fun fact, if you have Track IR or Tobii Eye Tracker, you don't actually have to be looking on the HUD to lock on. You can just look off to the side.
Yeah.
And you can still lock onto your missiles and fire. So even if the ship's not pointed at your target, you can still launch and fire missiles at him, which is pretty awesome.
It's basically a helmet bore sight mode.
Yeah. It's pretty great. Docking collar right there on the front. And this, you see these little guys right here. That's reinforcement for ramming in the classic Rogue One Star Wars fashion, right? So you can, in theory... Ooh, look at that processing. It's having a hard time. Oh, boy. There it goes.
Are you worthy of the Hammerhead?
Yeah, I'm worthy of the Hammerhead, yeah. You can actually ram. It's designed to take that level of punishment. Now, you probably want to focus in on this area right here for your impact, but you can do it.
I mean, right now, it's probably not something you should do, because right now everything is health points based.
Yes. So it's when armor comes in, I think that's when this is really going to come into its own as a ramming TTP. But we don't like to ram in the verse. Ramming is trolling. So say some people. I mean, I say that if you're ramming people, but I mean that's different. I mean, imagine
in a battle, it's fine.
Imagine the use case of Rogue One, right? You're shoving an Idris into another Idris, or you're shoving a javelin into atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
Where it's not designed to fly and it'll just fall out of the sky. So there's definitely tactical advantages for ships like this for ramming.
Oh yeah.
3 decks, I believe, right? Or is it 2? 2 decks.
2 decks.
Yes.
But mostly 1.
Mostly 1, and then there's some. I think the mess hall is on top. And
Well, I guess you could count the bridge as a
as like a
so
sub deck. Yeah. So, fun ship, big ship, huge. This is the largest combat ship in the game. Right now.
Known for basically everything capital sized.
Do what?
This is the loaner for everything capital sized at the moment.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, there's that rear turret back there, 4 size 4s.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But not a cap ship. I'm sorry, Hammerhead owners.
No.
Not a cap ship. Doesn't have those cap-sized components. We talked about this with the Perseus. This is a escort vessel, size 3 large components.
Yeah.
And when you see, and I'm so disappointed they didn't do this. So 3 years ago, they had an Idris in a hull on the ground, landed, and you could walk around it. And when you look at the difference between an Idris and a Hammerhead, you realize why that's a cap ship and this is an escort ship. It was mind-blowingly large.
It's not able to fit in this hole at all.
No, it would not even fit in this room. So pretty. there's a vast difference. There's a vast difference.
Yeah.
And the same applies. I'll say it again for the Nautilus, and ships of this caliber.
Polaris.
And the the Polaris is a Corvette. You mean the Perseus?
Oh yeah.
Yes, the Perseus. The Perseus, the Nautilus, and the Hammerhead. Escort vessels or auxiliary. No. The Nautilus is not an escort vessel. It is a mine layer. It has a specific task and purpose. But
auxiliary.
Yes, it is an auxiliary ship by classification of Navy classifications. But this would be kind of like a patrol boat.
I guess Carrack would also be an auxiliary ship. Charting.
Yeah, more or less it would be. Yeah, or science ship.
UE ship.
Or science ship. We still field science ships in the U.S. Navy, so
Okay, true. But for cartography, for the oceans, you got those kind of things.
You got those kind of things, yeah. So pretty awesome. All right, well that is the Aegis.
Flyable ships part.
What?
The flyable ships.
The flyable. That's right, the flyable ships for Aegis. Now we're gonna run down to the hologram room. We'll take a quick look in there, and that'll be it for Aegis Day.
Yep.
All right, here we are in the hologram room, and for the first time in 3 days, Salty is happy. Why are you happy, Salty?
A ship I own, which is not flyable. It's actually in the hologram.
So we're looking at the Aegis Vulcan here. The Aegis Vulcan is entry-level military logistics.
Yep.
So this ship is able to do minor repairs on the go, via drone, minor refuel, or maybe complete refuel, we don't know, on the go.
It depends on the size of the ship,
yeah.
of course. Because
of course. Via drone.
Got limited fuel. The fuel tank is underneath, you can see it hanging on the middle.
Yeah, right, yes. And then it can also do limited rearm, depending on what you stock.
Yes.
And because of that, that makes pre-planning for logistics. I mean, look at this, guys. Let me be clear. CIG had a fuel nozzle for ground refueling on the gold standard Gladius. If you don't think that you're going to have to think ahead about whether you're carrying size 2 or size 3 ballistic ammunition specifically for a specific brand of weapon, right, that your fighters are carrying, you're nuts.
Yeah.
And that's where logistics is going to become a real thing. I have a video on it. Go watch it. Soldier's Opinion, Logistics.
Best video in the series.
It doesn't have a lot of views on it, but here's the thing. It's critical because logistics is going to be a real problem in this game.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. This is the front of the ship. I should go there. It's going to be a nightmare. If you're not thinking ahead about what ballistic ammunition you're loading, and then especially when they break down to, is it incendiary ammo, is it armor-piercing ammunition, is it explosive ammunition, what type of ammunition is effective against specific ship types or armors, all of that's going to matter, right? Now, I don't think, like jet fuel will matter. Jet fuel will be jet fuel. Right? Repairs will be repairs. They've kind of already talked about how, Phase 0 salvage will also have Phase 0 repair. It will be ugly, but it will be functional. But weapons, man, weapons is going to be tough. You're going to have to be able to stock specific and unique ammo types, and that's where owning this ship is going to prove to be very challenging. So it's going to be great, though.
All
right, let's see if I can get an overhead image. I got to bring the camera down here. Here we go.
If I remember correctly, it also has those panels that can fold out, Garrick style, to cover the lower side.
Oh, the bridge. Yeah, for additional armor. Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
Because it's quite a forward base kind of.
Yeah, this is your forward up. So in aviation, right? In Army aviation terms, right? We have forward operating bases that have our refueling pods, ammunition pods, all the things we need to rearm, refuel, light repair, things like Apache attack helicopters. Those are very far forward. They're also aviation with maybe some ground capability. This ship fills that role. This ship will be like a 10-second quantum drive from the fight, right? Which for some ships may be visible on their radar, right?
Oh yeah.
If there's a Carrack in support of a broader fleet and it can see half the system, and it can see where people are jumping to and from, right? It may be able to deduce where the logistics node is, and then this ship is now under threat.
Ooh, that'd be cool. The Carrack in an AWACS kind of role.
Yeah, the Carrack in an AWACS kind of role. Or a Terrapin, or whatever kind of ship that we're looking at. So it definitely, is that forward tip of the spear for logistics is the Vulcan. So if you're into that kind of gameplay, go get one. There you go.
Probably going to be the backbone for most part of the logistics.
It probably will. Yes, it probably will be, because you'll probably pair one of these with a MISC Starfarer, so that you can in fact refuel everything.
And a Crucible. The Crucible can probably just have some additional supplies laying around.
Possibly, but I was going to say, you could just max out storage on ammunition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what they give us in the game, how big the ship is, what its total storage is. But I think it will probably, a logistics node will have something like a Vulcan and a Starfarer. You get your repair, you get your rearm, you go over to the Starfarer, you get your refuel, and then you head back to the fight. Assuming the fights last that long, especially for fighters, which
So the Vulcan is slightly longer than a Vanguard, so it's it's of course narrower, so you can, I guess the Vanguard in its landed state, retractable wings, that should be around the same profile as the Vulcan, or the Freelancer, for that matter.
Is that what they're saying? I think it's going to grow.
It could grow, yeah, but its current size is slightly longer than the Vanguard.
Well, all right, let's get moving.
No, it's the same length. I'm sorry.
Let's get moving. Same length, Vanguard. I think it's going to grow. I think it's going to get bigger. All right, let's go around here. Oh boy, what we got here? We got the Nautilus. We got the Nautilus. All right. So we got the mine layer ship, the Star Destroyer, the Wedge.
Pizza slice. The second pizza slice.
The second pizza slice. Yeah. You could make a pizza with this and Polaris's, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Polaris, or not the Nautilus. Yeah, an auxiliary ship, right? Mine laying.
Yep.
I think 10, is what they said it would do. They're going to have a variety of different kind of mines. I think this is going to be also key for satellite deployment, right?
Could be, yeah.
So maybe for reconnaissance or signals reconnaissance, or if you want to jam an area you could jam with a satellite.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. And then, of course, standard, I think there'll probably be like laser mines, and there'll be, because we already know they already have laser mines, and then they'll probably have something like magnetic attraction mines or...
Yeah, they've already, in the concept page, they were already saying that it had a homing mine.
Yeah, homing, yeah. So, I mean, auxiliary ship, yes, not a capital ship. Sorry, kids. I seriously doubt this is going to have a cap ship component, but what it does have is 2 very large forward-facing pilot-controlled weapons. So it's not without teeth, that is for sure. But it is not designed to be a frontline ship, right? So I would be wary. I would expect this ship to probably, if I were just going to guess, in reality, because you know the store page changes constantly, whatever it says, I would expect this to have shields a lot like the Hammerhead. 2 size 3s.
It's bigger than the Hammerhead, though.
I don't care. I think it's going to have 2 size 3s.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, because it's not a frontline ship anyway.
It's not a frontline ship. It's not a cap ship. It's not a frontline ship. It's got teeth on it. It's gonna be not fun to be on the receiving end of those 2 Ford like size 7 railguns or whatever they got on the front there. But
yeah. Well, the side turrets, they got coverage to the front as well because they are on a wedge.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good ship, but it's certainly, I don't think it's gonna stack up against things like a I don't think it'll do well against the Perseus, but
No.
But against the Polaris, I think the Polaris is going to smoke it every time as a capital ship corvette. And I think an Idris is going to one-shot it. And maybe 2. And that's just the way it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know, unless you just can get in really close and drop a shit ton of mines right in front of it. And just carpet bombing with mines. That'd be funny. We don't know. I mean, I believe these things on the top and bottom. Because there's one on the bottom, too. Let's see if I can... Yeah, you can see it under there.
I think those are chutes.
Yeah, those are chutes for the mines. So in theory, you know, you could do a flyby. Just drop those homing mines and watch the poor Idris suffer.
And there were sentry mines. Forgot about those.
Well, I think that's what the laser ones are, right? That's like what we find in some of those missions.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. That's the Nautilus. Not a lot of lore around the Nautilus as far as I'm aware, because it's
it's already quite a forgotten ship, sort of.
Oh, kinda, yeah.
It's like the Terrapin. It's like its owners are
obsessed with it.
Yeah.
But it's not. But it's kind of not making progress. Yeah. And I kind of think like you would imagine that it would kind of, if in the large ship category, we've got the Hammerhead. You think they'd go Perseus, and then you think they'd go Nautilus.
Yeah.
And then you'd have 3 types of kind of big ships that, you know, you could run around in and kind of have mixed fleet battles and things like that.
Yeah.
The Nautilus just throwing mines out and watching them slam into other ships, and that'd be hysterical.
It would.
So.
Nautilus is a very new ship, though, compared to other big ships.
Well, it's not newer than the Perseus, but it is a fair. I think it's only like 2 years old, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it is a slick. I do love the look of this ship, though. It is a sexy looking ship.
The bridge is very reminiscent of the Normandy of Mass Effect, at least the exterior.
Yeah. All right, that's all you can say about this one, though.
Yep.
Yep, mine layer. All right. What else is left? What do we got?
I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Sure enough, that's it. Well, all right. Sorry to end on a downer for the naughty pilots. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come check out a.m.m.o. Small private military company. About 30 strong with some fairly active folks.
No.
We're a little bit bigger than that. Salty's going to correct me. 90.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, it's fine. We're a fairly small organization, but we love to play Star Citizen, and we are fairly active. So if you want to,
58.
There you go. If you want to come find a small group of friends who love to play Star Citizen and are perfectly willing to show you the ropes, teach you what they know, We're always there for new people, and we love having a good time. Yeah, I'm going to show for myself now. As always, I'll have my referral code down in the description, prepped up with a link. Just click on the link if you want to create an account. If you're moved by this video and the depth of ships the Aegis line has, and you're ready to go for some Star Citizen, use my referral code. And yeah, like, sub, and we'll see you tomorrow in the next one. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Alien Day, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alien Day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
My favorite day.
All right. Later.
Bye.
With courage. For honor.